You know, say if my G come here, it's about to be crazy. Do you understand?
Fire for fire.
No long thing, Charlie.
No,
We're back again. Thank you guys for coming back, checking us out.
See.
Because Four Corners, the first episode actually went well.
Yeah. Very. I mean, the response, the feedbacks, everything is positive,
Yeah.
I mean,
So if you haven't checked that out yet, do so right now. Do you understand? And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please subscribe now and go follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and of course, Charlie, you will definitely get to know the great things that we are coming up with when it comes to content creation. Do you understand? So yeah, I'm here with my guy himself,
Ivan the Chase.
Yeah, you already know the name Typha, but we are here with the sports songs. So no long thing. Today is gonna be about sports.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. So I know say the girls then go ball.
By
some of the girls, let me put it that way. Some of the girls then go ball because not all.
They don't really relate.
Yeah, they are not so much into sports. But big shout outs to Bassandes. That girl. See, I went to Ghana to meet her up, and she was literally watching Neymar's video that they did on Netflix.
Oh yeah, the documentary. Wow.
I was like, are you serious? Like,
well, is she a Barca fan?
She's a Barca fan.
Oh, okay.
She's a Barca fan, and she loves sports. Back in the days, then they call him Bookworm for Twitter.
Ooh, okay.
You know that one?
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah. That name rings a bell.
Bookworm.
Yeah.
Now she changed it to Bassandes, and she's into YouTube now.
Oh, nice.
Food Stories GH. I don't know if you've heard that. But yeah, I mean, big shout outs to her.
Yeah, big up yourself.
So no long thing.
Yeah.
The EPL. One thing I'm gonna put across is Manchester United. I know say we be shit.
Oh, I mean,
proper shit. It was it's the shittiest season.
No. I feel like people expected, much from you guys with Ronaldo in the picture, and I mean the whole hype, before the season started, so people expected much, and they got like really disappointed, with some of the results that you guys put out. But I mean, in as much as we should blame the players, or we blame the players, I feel like we should also blame the people, or like behind the scenes. When I say behind the scenes, I mean like the board, right? And things like that.
Right.
I feel like they also didn't come through for you guys a little bit. True. Because it's not all just. I feel like football management is not all about spending the money
and buying the good players.
Exactly, it's about how you run things behind the scenes.
That's very true. Because
that's something that I can beat my chest and say Liverpool.
No, but this season,
I don't even want to go there.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give it to you guys. I'm gonna give it to you guys because this season, like coming from a Manchester United fan, all right, coming from a Manchester United fan, like I've seen the growth. Yeah, when it comes to Liverpool.
See.
Because back in the days, they always say like Manchester United, the old glory, past glory, and stuff like that.
I mean, it still is. You guys are just,
that one,
living in the past, enjoying, the past glories.
But it's been like almost 5 years since Klopp came in. See. And now look at the transition.
It's crazy. I mean, when you look at the growth, like where Liverpool started from, like when Klopp came in, and we had to fight for Europa. And I mean, now we fight for the EPL.
Just waiting for the Champions League to be
exactly, So, I mean, it's been good. In as much as we also have like our down moments where we've had a couple of injuries and big players not pulling through.
When Van Dijk got hurt, I think it was the beginning of the season, right?
Yeah, more or less. No, more or less. Yeah.
He got hurt like at the end of the season. He entered the new season with it as well. Then later he came in, but still Liverpool. Manchester City. You know what? Talking about the EPL, let's just go straight for the top 4 race. Man.
I mean,
this season is crazy. It has been crazy.
It's crazy because it had to literally go to the last day.
And last time we saw that was like a decade ago.
And even not just the last day, like the last minute. Because, the game between City and Aston Villa, in the beginning...
it was a very important match.
It was crazy because... I mean, in the beginning, Liverpool, even though Liverpool conceded,
right?
But we equalized and then we scored, so we were like more or less like floating. Right. I mean, I think some players even thought, we've already won the league, and then how do you call it? City came,
Man.
and you know, like I was reading.
It happened within 10 minutes.
Crazy.
Bro.
I was reading someone's tweet, and the person was like, "Why did Mo Salah celebrate when he scored? Why didn't he know that City?" No, because that's at that time City had already equalized, and
Exactly,
so it wasn't
the
necessary for you
funny
to,
thing is,
yeah,
if
I mean,
the
it's
players
football.
need to wait till the very last match, they don't know what is happening in the next camp.
Yeah. Oh, but I mean,
But I
feel
know
like
the
they know
coaches,
the technical bench.
the
You know,
technical
they
bench,
communicate.
They keep working
Yeah.
out. Because I think when it comes to the top scorers, I don't think Mo Salah was ready to even score a goal in the last match.
Yeah, because the gap was, I think Son.
Then Son.
Yeah, the last game he caught up with the goals. Yeah,
and now he won that golden boot.
Yeah, but I think they shared, no, because it was 23-23.
23-23, but I think it's based on a particular stuff. But on the table, it's Son first. Then Salah comes second.
Because I was thinking maybe they share the boo. I don't know.
The person who's on top is the person that's taking it, and Son actually took it.
Wow.
And it happened that day.
Exactly. Like, no, you know, if don't put it that day, I feel like you should put it like that minute.
That minute.
Or you know.
I think that's the right statement.
Exactly. Because if you put it like a
minute.
day, it feels like, you know, a long thing. But it was literally 90 minutes, you know. And that was the decider. And it's crazy because the last time we saw something like that, I mean, like the season before, City won the league, like with
they were
two
way
matches,
ahead of,
like two matches to spare, and we all knew that was City.
Look at the season that Manchester United went second. Look at the gap.
Yeah.
They were already done with the league. They were just playing matches.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
but this time, it took me back memory lane where Manchester United and Manchester City had to also fight for that same title. Do you understand? And I was way back in Ghana, bro.
Yeah, I mean the only difference the only difference this year was you guys were fighting for Europa, whilst others were fighting for Champions League.
It was sad, bro.
And I mean, it's crazy. So we're like, I mean, we are going to get there. So let me not just.
I mean, go on. What do you want to say?
No. But I feel like, you know, like looking at the players that you guys have, they could have put to. Because trust me, like those players don't come cheap,
bro.
And it's not like they are not experienced. They have a lot of experience.
Listen, the level of depth that Manchester United
crazy.
has,
like you could play your second team and
still win matches.
Exactly. You couldn't say the same for Arsenal.
No. The problem that Manchester United is having is internal. It's not with the players.
So that's what I'm saying, that we should also blame the backroom staff. You know,
but
the backroom guys.
We might not be able to understand what is happening.
Of course. You only blame what you see, the players and the coach, and
exactly.
you know,
And at the end of the day, it is the players that get on the pitch.
And they perform.
Soccer,
Yeah.
And they perform.
You
get my point. So if in the end they are not delivering, because we need to understand that these things that happen in the background, it affects their mental health.
Of course. They are humans.
Look at what happened to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea is in great form.
See.
There is no way Chelsea can meet up with Manchester United and it's going to be a draw. Nah. I had a conversation with Perry when, like this season, when Manchester United had to meet up the second time with Chelsea. I was like, yo, listen, I know you guys are going to beat us, like, cause this season has been proper shitty for us.
Yeah.
And the way he was like, nah, big man, I came in to roast you. You don't need to give me that energy. Like, fuck off. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But long story short, Manchester United had the shittiest season that I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah, I mean.
But moving on away from Manchester United, like, I sound like
a shock self. I came and I saw, I was like, this guy, I mean, probably you are ready to get roasted. So.
I mean, like, listen, if you are a Manchester United fan, try as much as possible to have that heart that Arsenal fans do have. It's going to help you in the long run. Because we are not the Manchester United that we used to be.
No, but I mean, it's football. You guys have your ups and downs. So I feel like if you still love the team, if you... like you guys are so much into the team, you could still support. Because I remember when
we still support it though.
Yeah, but I mean, I know some people who, you know, like they switch teams, you know, because not everyone
actually do that.
No, not everyone has the heart to you know, to back a team when, you know, it's the bad time. So I feel like it shows your level of loyalty also.
I've supported Manchester United for the past 20 years.
Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah, I started supporting Manchester United when I was like a kid. When we used to watch, back in the days, like on Monday, Sports Highlights.
Sports Highlights, yeah.
Thank you.
Crazy.
That was when I fell in love with Manchester United. That was the days, like back in the days when C. Ronaldo had come in early from Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah.
Bro.
Crazy.
Bro, we support him till now. Van der Sarden's
Yeah.
So, moving on. What was your highlight of the season? Like the whole 2021-2022 campaign.
I mean, I have a couple of highlights, but I feel like I'm just gonna pick the best one.
Which is?
I'm going to pick two.
Okay.
One, I'm going to be a little bit biased, and then one I'm gonna be.
All right, let's go with it.
So the one that I'm gonna be biased is like how Luis Diaz picked up after Liverpool signed him.
Ooh, that one.
Like, I mean, he gelled with the team and he started playing as if he wasn't a new signing. Like, he already trained with the team. He
picked up so easily.
Like, it was just a smooth transition. And I mean, not a lot of players can do that. Coming from another league.
Top tier players with the likes of Di Maria, Memphis Depay, all these lots came into the league and they couldn't do shit.
See.
Do you understand? So, like, for Diaz to actually pick up, like, that was actually good. That's actually, like, watching him play, I'm like, oh, this guy's actually good, you know?
Yeah. Like, he's good.
Look at Van de
Beek. He's good. Yeah.
I'm going to mention a couple of Manchester United players. Because
no, but I feel like you shouldn't compare. I mean, it's football. I mean, talent is,
I'm not comparing, but these guys are so good. They need to just pick up. But it is so hard for them.
Yeah, but...
I think most of the time, we the fans, we don't have that patience.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you guys just want the results and you don't care how you get it.
Right.
But at the same time, I also feel like you were saying earlier on, it's a bit of a mental game. So if they're not in the right space or they're not in the right frame of mind, they wouldn't be able to perform.
That's true.
You should have like a sound mind and be able to
play.
enjoy what you do. So if you're not in the right, space, it affects your performance.
Fact.
And the other highlight is I'm going to talk about is the 4-0 trashing.
Manchester United.
Of course.
That was actually my highlight, bro. That was actually my highlight. You literally have to take the words out of my mouth, bro.
It's crazy.
Now I'm left with nothing to say.
Yeah, I mean, you don't always have to have something to say.
Right. Bro, it was sad. It was sad.
And it wasn't just the trashing, like it was how Brighton played.
Bro.
I remember there was this player, he has like a strange name. He plays for Brighton on the flanks. Like he was using Fred, like
oh man. Pastor Fred, that day there, Pastor Fred, they make sad. Bro, that day Pastor Fred was so sad.
I'm do dormant.
Oh my goodness. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is one of the best seasons so far for Fred as a player. But that match, God.
No, but that match, I don't know.
I don't know what was.
That's why I termed it trashing, because
no
one expected Brighton to score United.
Jesus Christ!
Like, did you see that coming?
Bro. Now me that day me at the chop, I watch the ball. I saw the chop safe.
Like you couldn't believe it.
I'm like,
I mean,
what happened?
If it be like some 1-0 or something, you go fit take like that, but like 4-0,
bro,
Brighton,
bro,
United.
It was unexpected.
Like I saw the scoreline, I was like, what?
Like
but initially
I can't even utter some words for this thing.
Initially when I saw the scoreline, I was like, oh, probably you guys were playing the kits, But then I went to see the lineup,
big man. See,
and I was like,
listen, like I think when the first half started, I wasn't home. I was outside, and I was getting notifications. But
then you gave him small ego.
I got the notification. I thought it was Manchester United actually scoring. I'm like,
you come for a minute.
I'm like, Charlie United. Okay, cool. So, like, I really wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Until I got to my junction, I was like, wait, hold up. Wait, what? Oh my goodness! I was like, nah, Manchester United, we are done. Like,
you guys are not done. It was, I mean, comparing it to Liverpool when we had the injuries and we had to fight for the Champions League spot and things like that. I feel like it's the same. It's football. When it comes to football,
everybody has their time.
I mean, let me steal the words of Asamoah Gyan. Football is it's a game. It's a game. So I mean, anything can happen. Charlie, they laugh for that legend.
Man, listen. Why did you have to use that?
I mean, it just came in mind. I just had to, let people know. I mean, I have to praise my legend. I have to refer to my legend. He's my legend, But he's into your legend.
Asamoah Gyan, I mean, he's
Baby
a Ghanaian
Jet.
legend. Like, Baby Jet be legend.
Hey.
But we will never forget that penalty.
No, come on, let's not go there, please.
That penalty, we will never forget it. But
you want me to stop the talk, then cry? Ebe cry and how? What's that? Charlie.
I mean, moving on. I mean, like the highlight of the season. Personally, it was the same thing. The last one that you just said. I felt like
no trashing.
Nah, man, we were done. Like we were proper done.
No.
You know what? They actually set my hopes high.
Exactly, that was what I was saying.
With the first match.
Yeah, that was what I was saying.
Because the first match of the season, bro, straight to the top.
Yeah. I remember you guys started so good and then it just went downhill from there.
First match, Manchester United, Cristiano Ronaldo on. Back, your man score goal.
Yeah.
But to be very honest, I think Ronaldo is still a man in form. Like he was the third on the goal king list.
See,
he's the third.
Was it the third?
Yeah, he's the third.
Oh, okay.
It's Song, Salah, and him.
And him, okay.
Do you understand?
See.
And look at his age and at the level that he's playing, like, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Ronaldo is Ronaldo. I mean, I'm more of a Ronaldo fan, so I know. Than who?
Messi.
Oh, please.
Man said than who? Than who? Who is your goat? Let us know in the comment section.
Yeah,
below. Ronaldo or Messi? Let us know. All right, so
for me, I'm going to go for Ronaldo.
Personally,
Seriously.
I'm a Ronaldo fan.
Because I feel like, it's two different things. There are people who are talented.
Fact.
And there are people who learn the trade.
Fact.
So if someone has the talent and someone learns the
trade.
to perform or the trade and
could
still be able
level.
to rock shoulders with someone who is talented, you should give that person that respect. That's how I feel.
Very true. That's very true.
That's why I'm always going to rate Ronaldo over Messi.
That's the only way I rate Ronaldo over Messi, actually.
And he's doing it good. And I mean, I can't rate someone who is, okay, now he changed, but played almost like half of his career with one team. Ronaldo at least moved.
Big man, listen, I feel...
Apart from, even now, Messi with PSG is not really performing.
That's the thing. Because I always talk to Messi fans. There's one Messi fan that I know, Ernest, and he's always like, oh, he doesn't want to be selfish. He just wants to be passing up the ball, and Mbappe is always selfish. Big man, Manchester United is the shittiest team. But look at what Ronaldo is doing.
I mean, you guys are not shit. Don't
No, bro, forget about the depth that we have, the players that we have. If the team is shit, it is my own team. I will say it. It's a shit, bro.
Well, I mean, it's your team, so I
Do you understand?
Yeah.
But aside everything, if you are rating Messi over Ronaldo, and you as a person, you feel like, oh, because the guy is talented, he can do stuff that Ronaldo is not doing. Charlie, the things Ronaldo did do,
he learn. Crazy.
Like you were gifted by that stuff from God. You understand? So we are not doing that Ronaldo Messi banter now. But moving forward, let's just come to the final day.
Crazy.
Hi, God.
Charlie, me, I not get the hat, so I not watch. Serious. Man show.
So, as that they chat to you, or they don't watch?
Now you're sharing the score, me, I quench TV. I quench my phone.
You don't have the heart for
no. I mean,
he doesn't have the heart for
no.
soccer.
It's not about me having the heart, but I believe so much in my team that I don't want to see us fail. Right.
Well, that day, the final day, I was watching both matches.
Yeah, I remember you were just like blowing up my phone. I was like,
I was watching both the Liverpool and that of Manchester City.
Yeah.
And Manchester United was also playing.
Yeah.
But I knew it was going to be like a fuck
But you guys won, no?
No, we lost.
Really?
Bet you. Big man. That was the icing on the cake. That was the icing on the cake. Like, it was the icing on the cake, letting us understand that we had the shittiest season. Punto. E basta.
All right.
Do you understand? So me, I really didn't pay attention to it. The moment like they scored, as I knew, like, yo, it's a dead thing. Like, let me just pay attention to the big bosses. I mean,
the top two.
The rivalry is there, but I need to watch proper soccer.
But so talk of the final. Which team were you rooting for? Would you have preferred?
To be very honest,
yeah.
Coming from a Manchester United fan, this is really gonna sound weird because you know the rivalry between Manchester United and Liverpool.
See.
But we have noisy neighbors, and I'm not ready for that noise. So I'm like, you know what? I just want to see history being made. So watching Steven Gerrard coach Aston Villa,
wow,
facing Manchester City,
yeah,
just to still be that legend of Liverpool,
yeah.
Like, you remember I told you in the chat, I was like, I just want Aston Villa to win this match, so Liverpool can actually sing that song,
the Gerrard
of Steven
song.
Gerrard in there at Anfield, and I was just waiting for it.
And I feel like if
it happened,
they would have. Trust me,
bro. Like if it happened, goodness, like that would be like one of the best moments in soccer, like to like happen in this season or this decade. I would even say, because so far, the one that still gives me goosebumps is the matchup with AS Roma.
Okay.
That one that they won in my goodness. Anytime that I watch those highlights, I still get goosebumps.
Wow.
Is it Peter Drury?
Yeah,
he was the guy that did the commentary.
The commentary.
My goodness. That commentary, like, it always kills me. Like, anytime that I hear it, I'm like, yo, this guy. And that moment is one of the sweetest moments that I've tasted. Like, cause I watched it live.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, my goodness. I wish I was in the stadium. I'm not even an AS Roma fan, but and it slaps different when you live in Italy.
Yeah. It does.
It slaps different when you live in Italy. So like that moment, I was just hoping, because I'm a fan of the EPL, so I was just hoping something of that sort would happen. But that would have been totally different. A legend from a club, now a coach in another club, coaching that team and making sure they score the opponent, so his former club takes that trophy. Man.
And I feel like a lot of Liverpool players, even myself, like we were like rooting for him for that to happen, you know. I feel like
that was the only hope.
I mean, it was the only hope. That was the only hope.
It was literally
no, but City could have lost. That was the only hope.
That was the only hope, literally.
Yeah.
The only hope was for Steven Gerrard's guys to win that match. For you lot, then you guys are good. Do you understand? Because if City wins and you guys win, automatically City takes the cup.
Do you
understand? And that is what happened.
You
get my point? So when they were leading, the only wrong thing that he did was taking Coutinho off.
No, but Coutinho is not fully fit. So bro, probably he was suffering from something, you know.
You should have watched that game.
No, but I know, because I saw his goals, but
you should have watched that game.
But I feel
that guy was ready to go 90.
No, but you can't tell.
He was ready to go.
And at the end of the day, he was also trying to protect his player. What if the injury is going to be like a season long? And next season, I mean, he is on loan. They are still. I think
it was a groin or hamstring, one of them.
They are still in negotiations for him to extend.
No, they actually signed him.
No, it was a loan deal.
Yeah, but they've signed him now for £20 million.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When? After the season?
No, a couple of weeks ago.
Before the end of the season.
Yeah, the moment that transfer window opened, they signed him.
Okay, so it makes sense.
So when he was playing, he had already signed.
Okay, so it makes sense now. He didn't want the injury to, you know.
Oh, big man.
I mean, he was ending. But he's ending, but he couldn't. You wouldn't know.
Van Dijk comment in the ball man, pray.
Now Van Dijk. I mean, the Van Dijk injury. Right. I feel like
it was an instant stuff though. It wasn't like.
But then I also feel like, you know, in as much as we praise the players and the coaches, we should also praise the like the physios, the backroom staff of the teams because they do
I don't even know one of them.
Of course, because you don't
like them. Like whether one is black, green, blue. I don't even know any of them. Let's just
Of course, I think they deserve
it. So let's move on. There were signings in the season.
Yeah,
some were trash.
Yeah, I mean, let's not call it trash, but we just say
some were trash. Like trash.
Not trash. I mean, let's say some didn't perform or some didn't pull up.
Reason why I'm saying some were trash is the fact that with the amount of money spent on them.
Yeah, but football is the business. So I mean, it's how you value
Talking
yourself.
About business, let's just move just a little bit from the EPL, go to the France League and come back. 4 million a month for Mbappe.
Man, I don't even want to talk about it.
Yo, that's insane.
And I mean, that's just one of the benefits he gets for extending the contract.
Without tax, though.
Yeah.
4 million. How?
That's
how an Italian would say it.
How would you feel if you play for a team and you have a say as to which player to sign or not?
You have part of the contract?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it was.
That was the same contract they gave Messi back in Barcelona. So he was actually making decisions on don't sign this one.
It's the same. It's the same contract they gave Mbappe.
Wow. I don't have any issue with Mbappe staying back at PSG. PSG is a great team. Mbappe is a great player. I feel people are like, nah, you need to change the team and do what you can do because if you're a good player, you can play in any league and all of that thing. Cool. But bro, if that guy can stay in there and win the Champions League with them before leaving, he is a legend for me.
I mean,
or he will definitely be a club legend if he can do that.
For me, I feel like, with growing up when all the teams were playing on, I wouldn't say level pegging because even back then some teams had more money at their disposal than the others.
Right.
But now I feel like the gap is too wide, and it's making it unfair.
That's true. I think that's why they have that fair rule thing when it comes to the
but I feel like it's not really effective. They still have
their ways around it.
Yeah, there's still a loophole in there that these teams are utilizing. Because trust me, that 4 million it's some team like a certain team's the whole budget for the transfer window.
Budget for transfer window.
Come on, talk about let's say Norwich, and I say
I mean, they are signing players like.
I'm not saying I'm not saying the 4 million, but I'm just talking about the figure, not the figure, but around that region.
That's true. That's
how much did they sign Messi for? That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
You give that money to a certain team. I mean, it could. They could make some signings and improve their depth, but they're using that to sign just a single player.
I mean, well, it is what it is. Back to the EPL. That one signing in the EPL that you felt didn't live up to the expectation. That one player.
I feel like I'm gonna go for Jack Grealish.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's actually a good one.
The whole noise around the signing,
Right. Do you know?
And I mean,
Jack Grealish needed to come to Manchester United?
Yeah.
He was on the verge of coming to Manchester United.
Yeah. He went to City.
Right. So yeah, go on.
So I'm saying, it happens a lot when it comes to the English players. I don't know why, because it was the same with Kane. I think Harry Kane was also supposed to go to City.
Right. Then in the end, he couldn't go.
Yeah.
Because the whole transfer talks broke down.
Yeah. And I feel like whenever there's the same for your captain. I don't even want to mention his name because
listen, Maguire, the boy shine to the level say even if I play FIFA, if I know Adam to my team. Bro, Wasama is sound for PS5 top, for FIFA inside.
I should say now, if United fans get John Boy, then we're gonna go take John Boy.
On God.
Say on God.
On fucking God.
You will take John Boy make a go kiss dollar. Eh?
I'll give it a 10 shot on God. God damn. But yeah, remove. Like, I think he will definitely be the worst defender in the season 2021.
I mean, let's not just highlight him. Let's just talk about.
All right.
You know?
So yeah, back to the sign.
Yeah, I feel like Jack Grealish. Like, you know, the whole noise around him, and they didn't sign him for cheap. Right. So, and I was expecting him to, you know, pull through. Because I mean,
million, right?
Yeah. Because I mean, he was performing, and then so I was like, oh, he's going to continue, you know, break more.
Yeah, I think his first 3 to 5 matches.
He
was on some good games.
And then he just went down. You know,
so
I feel like he didn't pull through for me. To be honest,
you think like flop of the season will go for him?
Flop of the season, I can still give it to him.
Right, because I'll give it to him.
Yeah,
flop of the season.
I have 2 people in mind, but I want to hear yours before I.
All right, so I think mine will go for Lukaku.
Exactly, the same person I had in mind.
I feel for a player who has been in the league for a very long time. He was in Chelsea, went to Everton, right? I think it was Everton. Let me not get it wrong. I think it was Everton.
So if you get that wrong, they will kill you.
They will kill me, sir.
No, from Chelsea he come Inter. You not go Everton.
No.
If from Everton,
I'm talking of
if from Everton come Chelsea.
No, I'm talking.
If from Everton come Chelsea, from Chelsea come Inter.
Are you sure?
Yes. You not left Chelsea go Everton.
Right. Hold up.
Wait, let me show you. Lukaku.
Right.
Are they lie? So
it was from Chelsea, Everton, Manchester United, Milan, then Chelsea. That's how the whole route is.
So you see what are they? Oh,
yeah.
That one be loan. So so let's say from, because this one
bro, that's the same thing I said. That's the same thing I said.
It says from Chelsea, Everton.
Chelsea, Everton. That's what I said.
No, you take them from down.
No, I said earlier on.
So if I take them from here,
great.
Everton, United, Inter, Chelsea. You see, if I take, because these two not the count, not the Mongo.
Which one?
West Brom, Everton, not them, because those two
they were loans. Right.
So if I start from here,
right.
Oh, Chelsea, Everton. Oh yeah, that's
exactly. That's the same thing I was saying, because he was at Chelsea when he had those dreadlocks.
The dreads,
stuff.
Yeah.
Then he went on loan. Then later they pushed him to Everton. Then Manchester United bought him from Everton. Because I remember a lot, like we bought him from Everton, but he used to play for Chelsea. Do you understand? Exactly. So literally, him being in the league for a very long time, he should know it inside out.
Yeah, but
so I personally feel for you to play at Manchester United, fine, you were in a good form, but the team was just not able to elevate you to that level.
Yeah.
Then you went to Inter Milan. Big man. That guy
was crazy.
The
like
level he was on.
He was like I remember when they won the league.
Oh my god.
Crazy. Like people were, but I remember there was like when they won the league, he drove after the game, he drove on some principal streets in Milan.
To Milan. Okay.
Yeah. People just went to see him because he was like sitting in his car, like on top of his car, and he was, like waving the jersey.
Yeah, I mean,
and people like just idolized him because of what he did with
he was
Inter.
an idol in Milan.
So when he had to leave and go back to Chelsea, it broke a lot of people's heart. Like they were like, why now? Because it was just after a season.
Personally, if I was Lukaku, I wouldn't have returned.
No, but I feel like when it comes to football, sometimes you shouldn't play with your
emotions.
Emotion, yeah, because he felt like
he needed to get back home.
Exactly. He wanted to go back and prove to them that
exactly what I'm saying.
Because he felt as if he didn't perform when he was there.
Reason why they let him.
They
go.
sold him. Exactly.
I think that's the same thing Pogba did.
I mean, with the Pogba issue, I feel like
it's a bit different.
I mean, it's the same, but I feel like for him, it also has a bit to do with lifestyle.
Right. I felt like he was in
issue. I feel like he sometimes he plays too much. Right. He doesn't really take.
He doesn't take the whole sports
very
career
serious.
as a serious thing.
Yeah, he plays too much. He plays too much.
I feel like Lukaku at his level was supposed to be one of the top tier strikers in the league.
I mean,
because you've been in there for a very long time.
Yeah, it's
Chelsea had a reason bringing you back.
It's just a season. Maybe who knows? He could pull through.
Chelsea had a reason bringing you back. So I feel them bringing you back, you should be able to live up to that expectation.
But I mean,
if you came from a whole different league, then put it that way.
But
if
even
you came in from a whole
but
different
even that is
league,
not an excuse now because of what
exactly.
Luis Diaz did.
Do you understand?
You know?
If you came in from a whole different league, then we'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But here's the case: you've been in this league for a very long time. I feel like the EPL is a bit too much for him.
No, but I mean, I just wanted to say something. Like, in as much as you bash the player, you should also bash the coach or the technical bench a little bit.
Okay.
Because Lukaku is an established striker.
Right.
He knows what to do. So all you have to do is know how effectively to use him.
Okay.
So I'm not saying build a team around him, but you should know how to use him. Like when you are. So let's say if you are playing 4-4-2 or 4-3-3 or whatever, you know where to fit him. You are going to get the best out of him.
To be of great benefit.
That's why, to me, it's not like I'm being biased or anything, but to me, when it comes to that club, man,
he knows what he's up to.
Exactly. Like,
reason why
he's not going to play Salah in the middle because he knows Salah is not going to.
He's much more of a winger.
Exactly. So why is he going to play Salah in the middle?
Come to talk of it, anytime that I see the Liverpool lineup, I just get amazed. Like, it is like all the time I get to see a new player that I've never heard of.
Yeah.
I'm like,
no, but because like club's way of introducing new players to the league, or especially like the kids to the top tier
from the keeper down
Alisson
to the striker. Bro, I didn't know of Alisson. I didn't know of Alisson until.
Well, I mean, you weren't following.
I didn't pay attention
you weren't
to
following.
him, or I wasn't following him. Do you understand? But Sané. No, was this Mane? I always confuse those names. Like Mane, Sadio Mane, I knew of him because of the whole Senegal stuff.
Of course.
Salah, because he was playing
for Chelsea. League. Yeah, okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
He was playing in here, so I knew about him.
Yeah.
But there are some players I never heard of their name ever.
Like
before.
an example is
Alisson.
Minamino.
See that one?
You don't know him?
I never know.
Oh, Charlie.
I never know him. No, you know, we say I don't know soccer or anything.
No, but you just know the follow. You just know the follow because you were so glued to United. Yeah.
And I'm always like searching for new players and stuff like that. So I get to know some players. And when I see them perform in real life, I'm like, rah, I remember I bought this player for my team.
Yeah.
So he really know how the game was. Yeah. But for me not to know of Alisson before he was bought, I was like, who is this one? Do you understand? Liverpool, I think they have great depth when it comes to the league. Liverpool, Manchester City. You're a Liverpool fan, but don't be biased when it comes to depth.
You see, that was what I was saying earlier on. Like, it's so unfair for us to compare two, like those two, because like they bought Grealish for 100 million.
City got depth, bro.
They got depth because they have the money.
Right.
Liverpool doesn't have that.
So they acquire players that actually play like that position in the best of their ability.
Exactly.
Right. So
I feel like if right now City wants to buy a top striker, they are not going to look at someone who is performing.
They are not going to look at, like, let's say, a Nunes or they're going to go for the top tier.
The top, exactly, because they have the fans. But let's say Liverpool is going to look for someone from, let's say, Southampton or something who they can.
Or probably even not think of the English league itself.
Exactly.
Just go for Brazilian players.
Someone who they can polish and, let him perform in that role.
In that role,
because they don't want. Exactly, because they don't have the funds to buy like a.
Actually,
like
when they bought Jota, I was like, wow. That guy is actually good. From Wolves, I knew he was a good striker. So when they bought him, I was like, but who these guys have they come to?
But you see how...
Because you guys have Origi?
Exactly, yeah. So that's what I was saying earlier on, that Klopp knows how to... Because Obia on the position Obo.
That one did be true.
He knows the reason why he's buying you. It's not like Uba be 2
Yeah.
Or formation out. So he knows that when he plays his formation, he's going to play you there.
Right.
So that's why sometimes when we are playing the game and he makes certain changes, I know that for sure that
this is what's going to happen.
If he changes, let's say Salah, I know for sure, maybe he changed Salah and he brings on let's say Thiago, because sometimes he does
maybe
like
Firmino was on the bench and he brought him in. He knows.
I know for sure that maybe Jota or someone or Minamino is going to follow, because it's like a whole formation on its own. Like it's a ripple effect, you know. Unless of course, let's say he doesn't necessarily need. Let's say we are leading, so he doesn't really need the striking. He just needs to, you know,
some people in
he just needs to hold the midfield. So he's going to change the striker for a midfielder. But
right, I get
you know, but like all boils down to what I was saying earlier on. We can't compare like a team who has like a lot of fans to go for any player that they want to some like a team that have to, you know, take calculated steps or really. Like, you know, look into their budget when buying a player. So it makes it unfair for us to put them in the same bracket, because I feel like it's not going to be fair.
That's true.
You know,
that's really true.
But I'm going to give it to City. They have the depth.
Right.
They have the depth. They have the depth.
So we've talked of worst signings. Let's talk of the best signings. Like
Luis Diaz for me.
Luis Diaz for you.
Yeah, Luis Diaz for me.
I'll go for Coutinho.
Oh yeah. He was my second. He was my. But of course, Liverpool is always going to come first. I'm not going to choose Coutinho over Luis Diaz.
I'll go for Coutinho.
It's not like I'm being It's not like I'm being biased, but you know, like sometimes we just have to face facts. No, because I don't
think he's being biased. Just drop it in the comment section below.
Because the reason why I'm putting that disclaimer out there is that I don't want someone to feel like, oh, this guy is being biased because he supports Liverpool.
Right.
But we all can attest to the fact that Liverpool put through this season they gave City
a tough race.
Exactly. Even Pep said it.
That one
said it. It was like, come on, like Liverpool gave him like a tough time. You know. Yeah. So, and I mean, it's not like I'm just throwing the names out there. We all know what Luis Diaz did.
That one did be true. No, that guy.
You know, we all know what he did, and people were surprised because
he really set the bar high.
You know the crazy thing? He doesn't speak English. He's now learning. So that should tell you why I always opt. So
for him to play at that level,
exactly,
then that's actually good. You know.
So
that's actually letting me change my mentality.
That's why
I didn't want to go for Ronaldo because we know Ronaldo is an established player. He knows what he's on about.
And I mean, Ronaldo started from there. So in as much as he's left, at least he still knows the ins and outs of the game.
I think he's one of the players that can go to any league and just smash it from the onset.
I mean, not any. I'm not going to give any to him because he can't play in the Ghanaian league. Now, Ronaldo is now Kotoko and now House of Oak. This is about going to Olympics.
He keeps dropping shots. Hey, you I mean, man, it was a great session talking about the whole EPL. Yeah. So thank you guys for staying through with us. The name is Taifa Baman, and I'm here with my guy himself,
Ivan the Chase. Thank you guys so much, and see you the next time.
All right, we out of the Chwemi.